Hi, this is Profiles in Childcare brought to you by the Advanced TRF Childcare Collaborative. I'm Michelle Landsberg, a member of the collaborative. Today, I am talking to Tabi Steinmetz with Northwest Minnnesota Foundation. Tabi, welcome to this episode of Profiles in Childcare.
Thanks for having me, Michelle.
Well, it's awesome, and we're excited to hear from you and learn what you do with childcare and a little bit about the program that you administer there. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been working with Northwest Minnesota Foundation, and what your role is with the Childcare Finance program.
Absolutely. I am a central Minnesota native that married into somebody in this area. And we've kind of lived in several spots throughout Northwest Minnesota region. We currently reside in Cass Lake. My husband and I do with our two daughters. So I'm no stranger to the perils of finding quality childcare. I joined Northwest Minnesota Foundation almost 6 years ago, back in 2017. I am a program officer on our community revitalization lending team. And I am also the lead for our Childcare Finance program.
Awesome. So what is Northwest Minnesota Foundation really hoping to accomplish with its childcare finance programs? What are the priorities of that program?
Well, back in 2018, we were, taking a look at needs in our region and kind of asking ourselves, what can we do to kind of help out this, this critical shortage of childcare that we have in our region. It's been an issue that's barred people from coming to our region because they can't find childcare, and we really wanted to find a way to counteract that. And a group of us got together, started planning, and thought, maybe we can offer some financial assistance for beginning childcare providers and current childcare providers. So really, our number one priority is to address the critical shortage. We want to also kind of increase quality childcare, and we do that by really working with the parent-aware rating system. We also want to increase our childcare providers' business acumen and really help our providers in the area see themselves as the business owners that they are. And so we provide technical assistance in that realm. We also want to help retain our current childcare providers and show them, kind of offer some low interest financing in order to increase the quality of their childcare and have a good financial means of doing so.
Well, awesome. I think these programs are so valuable, and I'm so glad that Northwest Minnesota Foundation did identify, this is a need and is focusing on the business side of childcare and providing this finance. What are the terms for these finance programs?
We have two different pieces of our childcare finance program. The first is our forgivable loan program. And that's for any childcare provider that is in process of getting their license or have received their license within the last 6 months. And we can do a forgivable loan for up to $5,000. And that can be used for just about anything. It can be kind of a repayment for things that a provider has already purchased for opening up. It might be for additional supplies, curriculum, or education that they need. But probably the biggest thing that we're seeing people applying for these funds for are bigger items, building fences and purchasing and installing egress windows, things to make their childcare space safer, or to get past their fire marshal inspection in order to become licensed. So those are some of the uses. It's very broad. We really liked the childcare providers to tell us what they need help with versus us dictating, all of those sorts of things. So that $5,000 forgivable loan is forgiven in monthly installments over 5 years. There's no interest and no collateral involved. So that's one thing that's pretty nice. Very short application process for our forgivable loans. Our low interest loans are available for new providers, can be used in conjunction with our forgivable loans. But they're also available to current providers that aren't increasing any capacity, but still have a need for other things. That can be, it really varies on what that amount can be and what the terms are, depending on the project and the needs for that financing.
Okay, well, that's great. And I really appreciate providing the examples that you did. It really helps to kind of show the types of things that people could apply for financing for. Is there anything, oh, excuse me, is there anything else that you think people need to know about the Child Care Finance program?
One thing I'd like to mention is that this program is open to both in-home providers and childcare centers. So we've helped people all throughout the 2 tribal nations and 12 counties that we serve. And so it just really, it depends on needs and locations, and it's just such a wonderful way for us to help out in our small way.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. If anyone is interested in contacting you for more information, how would they go about that?
So there's a couple different ways. Most people go to our website. There is an application available there. We're beginning the process of doing some reorganizing to make things easier to find on the website. But if anybody is having issues, they're certainly welcome to contact me directly via phone or email. And they can also just stop into the foundation if they happen to be in Bemidji, and we can walk them through. And we have paper applications if someone isn't able to utilize the online setup as well.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Tabby, for sharing your story with us. That's Profiles in Childcare, brought to you by Advanced TRF Childcare Collaborative. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at Advanced TRF Childcare and on YouTube at Advanced Thief River.